guys, welcome back to You Special with the Chennai Business School, and we're discussing if MBAs have lost their relevance. Now we'll get into commercialization of MBA. You know, MBA has become this sometimes this cheap commodity, a USP, so that you can sell your institution or something. I've seen ads of these random institutes saying MBA in big letters, but somewhere then and course equivalent to MBA. Equivalent will be written in a small font, but MBA will be written big. And MBA like courses will be in very small font, but MBA will be big. MBA has become this thing where you can sell your stuff. And of course, we are all aware of schools which just go overboard with marketing, buy all the space available on newspapers to write articles, and bring in the big celebrities, have quiz shows to promote education to that manner. So what has that kind of reckless commercialization? Some people would say reckless. I'm not sure if everyone agrees here, but yeah, is that reckless commercialization? And if that reckless commercialization has happened, has it reduced the value of the MBAs? Let's ask someone there. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I would strongly agree to what you say. I would say MBA has been commercialized to an extent that it is losing its value right now. People give so many ads saying that you have this foreign tours connected with the MBA degree and all those things to attract people. There's lots of commercialization at the cost of quality of education. So I think it is definitely bringing down the value of MBAs, and the managers coming out from such colleges are not...
All right, okay, yeah. Someone else? Yep.
Obviously, I am for commercialization. What do you mean? I mean, what are you talking about? Let's be practical. End of the day, it is business for me. I am providing you education. It's your job to, take it or leave it. It's the students who have to either study to come up in life. Look, you are doing business. You can't talk about ethos and your conscience. I mean business, I will make money. That's my point of, that's my way of looking at it.
Then why choose education of all fields? Why don't you go to something else that's more lucrative? See, if you're in the field of education...
So you're playing with people's future.
Yeah. Ideally, see, to start off with, it's a noble profession. You're educating people.
Someone who's scandalized with what he's saying? Yeah. Okay.
I quite agree with what Meena said. Why education? Do something else. Yeah, you get a lot of money everywhere else. Why education? When you're running with lives, you're ruining lives actually.
Okay.
Now let's get a fact simple here. See, education is a business. I do agree, and that's why I say we need advertisements. See, when you are running a business, you have to tell people that you are doing it. There are too many colleges now, so you have to stand out among them. So you have to advertise and project the best things that you have.
But then over commercialization, or not even over commercialization, just commercialization of MBA to that extent if it is happening at the cost of quality of education you're providing to students, your future managers, isn't that wrong?
True.
And we've seen cases where it's gone.
Yeah, it does take a beating when the education quality comes down. But again, since education is it's a very, the student has to decide by himself whether he has to join the college or not in the end. He has so much of information on the other websites and all those stuff where he can decide whether he has to go.
Students can get, lost all the time. The fact that there is this this institute or a group of institutes which have so much capital to go overboard with marketing and just selling their institute right, left and center without even proper recognition and proper certification, hasn't that kind of had a negative impact?
No, I think it's
on the very institution, so to say, of MBA.
If you do feel so, I think it's then it's the authorities who have to look into it, because there are other regulations and authorities who basically have to look into it and regulate it.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, the usage of Indian Institute. You're saying that, it's commercialization, end of the day, I'll make money. Then why are you putting that Indian Institute in front of it? Just because you're banking on the Indian Institute of Management name in it, and then you're not providing the quality there again. Why are you using Indian Institute in front of your name?
Yeah, that's one more way of how they've misled people, some institutes.
Coming back to her question, why education? Apparently, that's the only field which,
recession proof.
Exactly. And, people would love to,
be in a recession proof market.
Exactly. They would like to take advantage of the situation. And obviously, education, I will diversify my business, but I'll start with education. People have done it. There's a college in Bombay which, have they now have a stadium. They now have a medical college. And they're diversifying into various other things. So I'll want to start with education. Watch,
Okay, why are you saying there with so much cynicism? The camera can come this side. It's just smirking, smiling all the way. But tell me something. You know what? No, wait. Jokes apart. It is really sad if you, don't you think, we need to, that's the problem somewhat, we need to give more importance to education than just saying it's just another business.
I am providing you education. I am giving you value for money. You're paying me money, I am giving you education. Now, how you build on that, how you make your life is not my problem. Once you're out of the institute, maybe we are good friends. We can be, we can share a professional relationship. You're not here to make friends, boss. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Now let's just get things straight. Like education is no place for like abuse. And whatever you just speak, it's like as good as just saying, you just go to any extent and just abuse the system. So that just can't be allowed. And parallelly, I feel like the students, whoever choose to go to that B school, are equally responsible for just making such a choice. And you just can't go about like blaming such those institutions alone. Education is a business, Agit. Nobody is in here for a philanthropic purpose. I mean, all education institutes do intend making money, but that is not the sole purpose behind the institution.
And especially the cost of quality.
Yeah. You do a lot of commercialization, and if your quality is good, naturally you'll attract people. Maybe if you're a startup, then it makes sense to, go overboard and do a lot of commercialization. But if you're a good quality institute, you'll naturally attract a lot of good students to your institute, and you don't need to overly commercialize.
Now, getting back to Binoy's question.
No, you asked a question.
Answer me.
It's actually, close to what he was talking about. He was talking about some Indian Institute of whatever management. The whole fact that students, irrespective of, the recession or, whatever, every year they have a considerable number of students joining them. Okay, let's face it. It's not only because of the education, it's the amenities. They are attracting the youth. We don't want a 50-year-old come and, do his MBA. They are attracting the youth. Youth are looking forward for, having a swimming pool in the campus. They want,
Is that what an MBA is all about then?
No, see, that is what I'm talking about. Let's link MBA to business. I'm saying I open an institute, I make money. Students are joining me. Why do they join me? Why do they join me if, they are so unsatisfied and, whatever Meena and Binoy are talking about?
One second, I just have a small question. How long do you plan to be in this business? I don't think more than 4 or 5 years. If the swimming pool, with water problem and all, really, what do you plan?
We will see.
We will see, okay, yeah.
Listen, I've got to add a point onto Aarti. Aarti, you were talking about, it's the choice of the student making, to choose a particular institute. But let's just try and understand this. You and I might understand the, sole purpose behind advertisements. But look at a person who's just come out of engineering, who wants to join an MBA, okay? Any undergraduate course who's come out to join an MBA. What does he do? He wants an MBA degree. That has become relevant. So what happens is there's so many advertisements, so he selects the institute based on the advertisement. He thinks an institute giving so many advertisements.
The advertisements are misleading.
Yes.
All right, just one closing comment. I'm completely running out of time here. Please, someone closing comments on this idea. Go ahead.
There should be commercialization, because if you have something to sell, you should sell it, but not at the cost of quality.
All right, okay, I'm very sorry I have to end this debate here. Thanks a lot for participating. Yeah, I think we've had this very random debate today. I mean, but yeah, one thing is clear. Because due to the number of institutes which have come up and all those things and commercialization, the value of MBA has definitely gone down. But yes, there still is some relevance attached to MBAs, provided you're from a good college. This man said it's business, and it's business all the way. So students, please be careful while you choose your MBA institute. Thanks a lot for watching. You, especially if you want your college to be a part of the show, please call us on 9941322222 or email us at feedback@ntv-hindu.com. That's on your screen. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Ramanathan signing off.